When someone is kind to you, do you trust it? Or do you immediately wonder what they want? I had a moment today that made me realize how quickly I've learned to question love, even when it comes from my own child.
This is practically mindful shit. Loving myself while I'm losing it. Missing all. Oh, this is practically mindful shit. Present moment with a little twist. Having a ball.
So I sent one of those texts, you know the ones, the motherly end of the year announcement in the family group chat. I said something like, tomorrow is New Year's Eve, the next day is New Year's Day, and the house is going to be cleaned. All of it. We're not bringing the things we dirtied up in 2025 into the new year. Very mom, very matter of fact. A little while later, I got a like and a love reaction. And when I clicked to see who had responded, I noticed something about my first thought. I assumed which daughter had hit love. And my next thought was, of course it was her. And then came the next layer. Of course it was her. She's out with her friends right now. She's driving. She doesn't have to be home. She's free. And suddenly, without meaning to, I had attached her kindness to her circumstances. Not as she's in a loving frequency, but as she's getting her way. And I had to stop myself because right there in that moment, something didn't sit right. Why did I interpret love as leverage? Why did I assume kindness had a motive? And then the bigger question landed. What's wrong with her being happy? What's wrong with her enjoying her freedom? What's wrong with her responding with love? It didn't make sense. And that's when I realized this wasn't about her at all. This was about me noticing a belief I didn't even know I was carrying. How many of us do this? Our kids walk into the room smiling and we say, "What do you want?" They're being kind and we think there must be an angle. They're cooperative and we assume they're trying to earn something. And here's the part I really had to sit with. We didn't just inherit this way of thinking, we helped create it as parents and as humans. Because from the time our kids are little, we teach them the structure of then. You finish all your dinner, then you can have dessert. You clean your room, then you can go outside and play. You do what's expected, then you're rewarded. And listen, that doesn't make us wrong or bad parents. That's structure, that's safety. That's how we teach responsibility. But over time, something subtle happens. Love, approval, and connection quietly start to feel conditional. So kindness starts to look like currency. Cooperation starts to look like strategy. And affection starts to feel like something that must be earned or exchanged. Somewhere along the way, love stopped feeling like a gift and started feeling like a transaction we learned to read carefully. So when love shows up freely, without resistance, without rules being followed first, our nervous system gets suspicious. Wait, what's the catch? But sometimes love is just love. Sometimes kindness isn't strategic. Sometimes someone, even our children, are simply showing up in a good moment, an open moment, a loving moment. And sometimes they're inviting us back into a way of relating that feels unfamiliar because it doesn't require anything in return. So here's today's invitation for parents, and honestly for all of us. The next time someone shows up smiling, before you ask, "What do you want?" pause and ask, "What if this isn't a transaction?" The next time kindness feels suspicious, try asking, "Where did I learn that love has to be earned?" And when you notice yourself like I did, don't shame it. Just notice it. Because awareness isn't punishment, it's freedom. And maybe this year, one of the things we don't carry forward is the belief that love only counts when something has been done to deserve it. That's it for today's PMS episode. I'm Stacey, because really, mindfulness shows up in the everyday, the small, simple things that end up being the most profound. Until next time, pour it, sip it, breathe it, live it.
Practically mindful shit. Pour it, sip it, breathe it, live it.